What?
Now we teach another point. Make sure it's linear. So insert enter.
Learning experience, we learned a lot. We had challenges along the road, but we were able to learn from them and get help.
Especially, I guess the Yaskawa robots is kind of my first experience with like industrial robotics, especially like these robotic arms. And so far, like we found that there isn't very much online stuff. There's maybe like one PDF or something like super long that describes all of these like the tasks that you have to perform with the robots and how to do such things.
For methods on how to use the robot instead of just kind of sticking to one different strategy, which I think help us make us feel more confident using the Yaskawa robot.
The fact that, like, I guess all of these three don't have college degrees and are able to do this and probably can get a job once they're above 18 years old, which is really cool. Starting off, like, that's very interesting to me because honestly that means you won't need a degree in the future. You can just do this, get a robotics certification, and then do what you want. I guess push yourself, like, you have the option to go to college or do this.
I'm really proud of how my team was able to figure out problems and not get stuck on it. I think that it's not about how old you are or about it's about how hard you try. And I think that our team has persevered through the challenges and done the best we could. And that's why I think we'd have a great shot of winning this challenge.
I've never worked with Vex nor Yaskawa robots. Honestly, none of any robots, but honestly it was very easy to learn. Just half a day and you know how to draw on it or move arms and pick up stuff and do anything on it, honestly.
I think the hands-on aspect of this really helped. Just these several challenges that have challenged us to learn more and more and more, to execute them more efficiently.
Also, from an economical standpoint, for educators in colleges, they're able to take a lot of the modules from Vex, such as distance sensors, color sensors, conveyors, and integrate them with the Yaskawa robot. And the whole kit costs under $2,000 to get all of that, while some high-end conveyors it's over $1,000 just for one component. So now they get this whole package that they can use to further their students' education.
In order to progress in the challenges, we've been forced basically to learn more and more and more about the complexities of the robot. You can't really just learn the basics and get through all the challenges. You need to like really get into it, and there's always a better way to do it with some like more complicated functionality, which is really nice.
I feel like many young people don't have access to like a bunch of cool stuff, like such as this warehouse. But having access to this, I feel like it's expanded my knowledge on robotics.
Throughout all my experiences with like companies that try and provide like a STEM education, a lot of it is like super like theoretical. And I think Gakuto Club does a really good job of just like throwing kids in the deep end with it. And I think like when there's so much information to absorb, you learn a lot more than trying to find and nitpicking information for something. So to be like thrown into this environment with like so much stuff to learn and grow with, I think students can learn a lot more than just, for example, being told to research something or to build this one little thing with limited amounts of like components or something like that. I think just being thrown into the deep end, as Gakuto Club does, exponentially increases the amount of stuff students can learn. Yeah.
Okay.
The winner of the competition was which team?
Team number 3. They definitely had used some more advanced programming techniques. I think there was a little bit more knowledge in what programming was available in the YRC 1000 system there. They decentralized a lot of their code, which was nice too. That way, or compartmentalized it, I guess. They really took more of a methodical approach to things, and I think worked a little bit better as a team. Team 2, I think, struggled a little bit with kind of bringing their ideas and deciding on how they wanted to approach things. The palletizing was executed pretty well, very efficient, very fast. It just could have been a little more compartmentalized when it came to using like subroutines and having a single, cleaner master job. Team 1, as far as they completed the drawings, very brute force type of approach. They worked together and got things done very quickly. However, maybe I would have liked to see when it did come to like the third drawing, more advanced drawing, they did struggle a bit. And then when it came to like the palletizing, they did actually do a really good job with the palletizing. That's when they did start to take more of an approach and compartmentalizing their code, and had a great master job setup and calling subroutines when they needed to, creating functions for different portions of the code, and then they optimized the speed very effectively. So that was good to see. It's really cool. I hope you guys had a really cool learning experience in doing this, and I think these guys have put on a great educational and talent style competition.
Yep.
Give you guys a taste of what robotics really is like. And no, it's been a joy to judge you guys and see how far you've come in just a few days. So, keep it up. I can tell.